Good morning. Look who's back, chat. Look who's back, baby. I'm in the saddle. It's the one and only. You know what it is. Salt and pepper. Better than no hair any day, all day, every day. Let's go. Chat, good morning. How in the hell is everybody? I hope you're as happy to see me as I am to see you guys. It is great to be back. Great to be back, baby. Woo! We got some people in the chat. Paul, good morning. Hattie, Johnny, G-Man, Ian, Mario, Steven. Good morning, everyone. G-Man, oh golly, don't start with me on that game last night. That was insanity, brother. Literally, I'm so annoyed. I've wanted to see the Spurs, and I mean, that was just absolute ridiculousness. Ian says the reel is back. I like the headline. Yeah, baby. I'm glad you like it too. I'm glad to hear the feedback. Came up with it off the dome. Wanted to try and do something for attention. G-Man, don't talk about my connection. Look, it's been a rough week. It's been a terrible week. I've missed being on. It's been ridiculous. We still don't have a solution, by the way. Still don't have a solution. But this, we can make work. It's craziness. See, it's just like, when it's just me, we're good. But with Joey, maybe it's time, chat. Should I take over? Nah, I'm kidding. The duo aspect is too good. Paul, welcome back. Appreciate it. Who's the new guy? Steven said, get out of here. G-Man said the sidekick is gone. Yeah, you're damn right. Just like his hair. Gone with the wind, baby. Ian, Spurs are the definition of how to throw a professional game. They up there with the Atlanta Falcon. Oh, God. What a terrible, absolute terrible grouping to be put into for conversation. I mean, I saw there's a guy on socials that does these video takes where it's all sports based and he talks about like a specific play or plays throughout a game or a game in general, or he'll even go at refs and stuff, but he's always like yelling for his narration, and it's hilarious because he's like an East Coast guy too. And I happened to catch one last night that he did of De'Aaron Fox in the game and like the terrible turnovers he made and some poor shot choices that he took. And I didn't get to watch until the end. Actually, I watched the first quarter and then majority of the fourth. Maybe like half of it actually. And so I didn't get to see the full game. And man, the compilation he had of De'Aaron Fox was just terrible. I mean, I was watching that and thinking, wow, what in the world was that guy doing? But when you're up 29 points, I mean, that's just inexcusable. I don't care. I'll tell you what did it, in my opinion, and I've always been a belief of this when it comes to hoop, especially at the highest level. You have to make your free throws, especially when they count. You can't miss free throws in the clutch. Even more so when you are the superstar, the bona fide star of the team, and also looked at as that upper echelon level or the highest echelon level for stars in the league. But when Wemby missed those two free throws at the end, like he didn't miss one, he missed both. That hurt them terribly. Like that was a difference of the game. So it's insane. It's crazy. Um, Spurs are young and inexperienced. They'll become a dynasty soon enough. Yeah, but I think their youth is not an excuse. I think they have shown their youth is more than worthy, because they could have won game 2, probably should have. They won game 3. They 1,000% should have won last night. Like that was just ridiculous. And we'd be talking about a different series otherwise, but now we're not. Now it's 3-1. My take is it's still going to finish in 6. Spurs are going to go back home, somehow recover after that emotional turmoil of the loss, and win that. And then New York is going to come back home and close it in 6 at MSG. That's what I could see happening. That's my take at this point. De'Aaron Fox needs to be investigated. I saw somebody did a meme last night of him in a Hornets jersey, and it was him in his jersey, and it said De'Aaron Fox on it, but it had like Terry Rozier's face. So yeah, maybe something comes of that. I really don't know, but oh buddy, that's some crazy stuff. So I don't know. It's just unfortunate all around. Really is. Really is. Chat, let's get into the markets here. I know it's been a crazy week, like absolutely insane. So we're back in the saddle. We're gonna ease our way in because I've not been trading this week. So we're starting fresh today on a straight funded account, 50K. So we're gonna try and get ourselves back together in that today. And I was actually thinking while I was talking, looking at this, like, I kind of wonder about a VWAP bounce right here on this 5-minute, but not sure I'm too sold for that just yet with this selling we have going. So let's see where we're at. Starting on the daily here. Had that massive day. What was this? The 9th? Yeah, that was Tuesday. It was that big turnaround day. I know price has been crazy. ATRs this week have been insanity. What was it yesterday? We were over 100. 104, 105, I was hearing Joey say. That's I've never seen that. Literally since I've been trading, never seen that. Never seen that sort of volatility. It's just, I mean, something very unique. I keep getting distracted because I saw us kind of bouncing again on that 2-minute, and then there you go. Look, right now we're already continuing with this volatility. This 2-minute candle is almost 40 points, and it's still not even closed yet. Anyway, back on track. Squirrel brain this morning. Chat, I'm a little behind on the sleep this morning, so we're trying to get ourselves organized here. But shit. Hold on, chat. Be right back. I realized I didn't have my phone, and I was like, oh no. Anywho, Belongs. Good morning. Good to see you. Um, so yeah, this was Tuesday. We were only 20 points, I believe, 20 points away from total point swing that we had from Friday. This was like a 1,620 point day, or 25, and then that previous Friday was 1,645. So if that's any indication of how much we've been moving, it's insane. And then yesterday, obviously another red day, which is crazy to start seeing here. But again, major swings in price. So today we'll see if we can buy up any or if we're going to keep going here. The yesterday couldn't or didn't break the previous day low. Still a pretty full body candle on there for the daily. So we'll see how price reacts with that today. Even though this is the daily, we got to look at this just the same as we would intraday for taking trades. Like, we had this big move down, tried to push back up to retrace it, got rejected, and then shot down, wicked out, almost bodied the entire wick. So we gotta see what we're gonna do, if we continue with the move or if we get maybe a little consolidation to end the week. We're gonna have to see. But I'll tell you one thing, this VWAP play definitely ended up being the move, as I've been talking and having mentioned it, and that was it. So that's a tough one. I saw it down here on the I got to change it up here because it's on my lower part of my screen here, but I saw it on the 2-minute. Saw us building out the support here. Had all these wicks, came down here, hadn't touched this one, and then right here, wicked lowest out of all these, still bounced again, and then right here is where I missed us coming up. Because again, just holding the wicks. So now look at us, gonna go try to check out the 900s, it looks like. So there it is. Maybe I should have shut up for a minute and tried to focus on taking a good trade, because ooh-wee. I mean, that's 200 points. Holy shit. That's what we're working with today, chat. Oh, baby. That would have been a solid little VWAP bounce, I tell you. Guys, how's everyone's week been for y'all? How you guys doing on the charts? Are we green on the week? We having issues adjusting to this insane volatility? What's it like? Also, current 5-minute, 181 points. Previous, 114 points. First or second candle of the day, 120. Opening candle, 122. We're moving, baby. Oh my goodness, we are moving. This is wild. Wild, wild, wild. Just above the high. Let's see here. I say just above. Where's that at? Yeah. Above the high, 29.11. Got a pivot point up there if we decide to run that high and try to break out. Have to see how that goes. Hey, Steve, kiss my ass. How about that? Appreciate it. Appreciate that. G-Man, you been getting some banger gold trades this week? Yeah, here. It's higher time frames. Oh, I need to come down from here. What do we got? 821, 778. Those were Friday and Monday's lows. What's the 4-hour look like? Where are we at on it? Ooh. All the more reason that VWAP bounce on the 5-minute that I showed was a great move, because this is the 4-hour. Look right here. VWAP low here, 638. Came above its VWAP, bounced up. Plus that previous candle. Solid little area. Sellers are trying to bring us back down there. I lied. Oh. That thing just rocket shipped right back up. I mean, that just shot 84 points in an instant. That was nothing. Wow. Strong continuation here. Strong continuation. Looking to run these 900s. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Wow. A lot of conviction here. Lots of conviction. Yeah, I think we get past this. 29s are gonna come quick. That's one thing. The way this price action is, there's not much waiting for moves. There's not much waiting to get to areas. ES is it's moving in the same direction as NAS, but it's a little bit lagging because it is not at its high right now. So boy, we had quite the buy up overnight, didn't we? Wowzer. Just realized how much. Wow. See how we handle this London high here overnight. Looks like it's at 935. So see how we do. Boss Boy's in the building. What is going on, brother? You get you another 300 point trade this morning with that little VWAP bounce? Because well, at this point, that's how far we've gone, so. Yo, Sean, appreciate you. Sean coming through saying, hit that like button or Trump will continue to talk about bombing things. Yeah. Or acting like peace deal is imminent. All right, here we are. 990s. Looking to break 29. Looking to break 29. Breaking above that pivot point there. Chad, do we have any other news this morning? Let's see here. Wrong one. Let me drag this real fast. Okay. Calendar. We're just going off TRADEIFY here. No. Agriculture stuff. 4-week bill auction at 10:30. Won't really be anything. 30-year bond auction at noon. Meh. Not anything. Trader 007. Good morning. Good morning. My mic volume is very low? Really? Chat, can you guys hear me okay? Have you not been, have I just been wasting my breath this whole time talking? You guys not hearing me well? Chat, help me out here. How's my audio? My mic quiet? I just turned myself up a little bit. How's the music? Can you guys hear the music in the background as well? Is that coming through okay? Belong's saying my mic volume is very low. Better now. It's a little low, but not too low, if that makes sense. Music is low. Okay, we can adjust that. Okay, we're gonna turn me up a little. Music's low, don't want that. Mic is fine here. Good. Okay. How's that on the music? I cranked that up a little bit. Is that coming through a little better? I do not want you guys to sit with silence or just me talking, so you're at work and listening to the stream? I don't know. Maybe Belong's had his volume down a little low. I'm not sure. Well, remember that pivot point I mentioned at 29.11? We just bounced off of it. 100 plus points. Back in below London low. Went to 1475. Pivot was at 11. Son of a bitch. I'm over here dealing with more tech stuff, and there's a trade happening. Look at it. Oh, trader, good morning. Logan is back, you damn right. Feels so good back in the saddle. Feels so good. Been a rough week. Rough week, I tell you. All right. Let's see how we handle this overnight high here. As we pulled back below it, and now we're hanging out right at it. So let's see what happens with it. Belongs. Holy moly. Yeah, that guy ain't here today. Wowzer. Let's see how we close here on this 5 minute. We're going to come back below the overnight. Seller's going to stay aggressive. Wish I would have recognized that short sooner, but we were a little distracted. It is what it is. About to get a new hourly candle and all as well. Oh, new 4 hour also on the 9 o'clock here. Huh. Interesting little area. I'm gonna take a stab long, chat. That was not the entry I wanted. Wow, that just fucked. Ah, that shot up right when I was clicking and gave me a bad fill because that cost me like 20-ish points probably. I'm not gonna take much here because I think we're still kind of challenging to the downside, so I'm probably gonna look for like a quick 30-point scalp roughly. That's what I'm gonna try for. All right, we're out there. Got 34 points on it. With being at the opening of a new 4 hour, 1 hour, all of that, I didn't want to hold on that. I wanted to give some time to see how we build out from that, because we were also below the overnight high, and I wanted to give time for that. So just taking a scalp there. Like I said, we haven't traded this week, so trying to just get back in the saddle, and you know, we'll take some base hits if they present themselves. So it's a good way to just get things moving, you know, get things oiled up, flowing. So small little scalp. I mean, sure, obviously could have held and had 100-pointer, but yeah, wanted to just take a quick scalp on that. So there's one. Old Trader says shorts in play today. I don't know. We'll have to see. Right now, buyers are the ones that are present. ES is trying to get up to its high. It's got a double top with wicks up there initially, and might be going for the triple here if this current 5 minute doesn't get a strong close. Ian, can't tell if we're selling long term or trying to push back up. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about earlier on the daily is, I mean, that's what we've got to watch for, is to see, you know, how this week ends and what we are going to do, because realistically, we're in a downtrend right now. I mean, we kind of had a break of market structure getting below these levels. So yeah, I would say that we broke the trend. So now it's about, all right, are we gonna find buyers today and maybe even tomorrow, since yesterday we weren't able to fully continue and break the previous day low? Or are we going to buy up and then maybe consolidate a little bit? Who knows? That's what we show up to watch for, is see where we're going here. So 29,105 next level there, 4 hour, 21 EMA up there. Broke out pretty strong here. above the 14, so 29,105 be the next level I'm curious to see for us. If we can get up there. Got to 45 right now. See what happens here. Old Trader, nice grad. Thanks, man. Just like I said, base hit wasn't anything crazy. I mean, honestly, 30 points in this price action is nothing. I mean, literally nothing. It's, yeah, it's crazy the amount of points you can snag here. And also, I didn't get the fill I wanted, so that was a little unfortunate because it spiked right when I clicked, but hey, W is the W. Yoda, what it do, baby? Good morning. Welcome in. Man, look at the weekly candle. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's a mess. I've never even pulled the weekly. I don't even... I don't even know how to freaking pull the weekly because I've never done it. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna try to figure that right now, but yeah, I'm sure it's something to look at type of deal. All right, spiked above 48. This is the 4 hour again I'm looking at. Just kind of wanting to see how we're handling these levels. Again, that pivot at 11. ES really having some trouble. Some consolidation on the 5 minute. Got a triple top with wicks on it on each. Hasn't broke the high. I don't know. That's a little wishy-washy. Kind of curious about this pivot point area and just this 29,000 in general, because can't really make out which way we want to go. Probably just getting some pullback here on the 5 minute, but again, in this market, pullback can turn real quick into a bounce or just straight sellers. Like, it looks like we're getting a retracement and then it's just all sellers. So, all right, now we're getting above that pivot. Good wick on the 1 minute. Again, just peeking down at the 1 minute time frame here. I'm just not sold here. Price isn't very convincing for me right now, especially after the ES failing 3 times over there, and unless we get a big jump for it in the next 50 seconds, gonna do it again. And Nas here at the 29,000 level. Yeah, I was I was debating long, but I wanted to see how we hold that pivot area. And, I mean, as you can see, we're pulling back. We're trying. Still got a lot more to go on the 5-minute to retrace. Yet to break today's high on ES. Yep, exactly what I was talking there. G-Man, yo, did Ishmael fix your connect? No, bro. No. I still don't have a solution for things. It's crazy. I'll just say that. It's crazy. I don't I don't know what's going on. But it's just wild. It really is. It really, really is. And I don't know what to think. It's just some random shit that really doesn't make sense. Like, that's what it comes down to. That's where we're at. Is this just really gonna keep turning around here? 5-minute open and no retracement, just continuing straight down? Really? Holy shit. I guess so. Wow. Yeah, that shows sellers for sure coming through there. Well, I certainly didn't expect the 5-minute to open and just continue dropping. Nice, Mario. Good stuff. What'd you do? Go in off the overnight high? Damn. That is a strong continuation. It's a little deceiving too, realistically, when you look at it. Like, I know we just broke the high and had a double top, but how much of this 5-minute pulled back? Like, it wasn't like we were, I mean, these candles do no justice because the moves are definitely way bigger than they actually look, but I just want to guess that we would open after this candle and just continue shooting straight down when the second 5-minute opened red. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I usually like to give time when a new candle opens, like a new 5-minute candle, to expect retracement or things of that nature there. So I don't usually like to enter at the open of a candle like that. 50% of the current, nice. And you're done. Hey, there it is, baby. Good stuff. Great stuff. As looks like it's wanting to try to keep pushing. If we can get through these EMAs here. Yeah, this is quite a start. Yeah, honestly, Mario, I'm with you there. That's where I would agree. And honestly, that probably was the play to go off of, in a sense, was ES hitting a triple wick top, then having a red candle after, and now it turning around. That would have been a great play to go off of, just because they've both actually been a little bit aligned this morning. ES was just lagging for breaking its high was all. But I agree with that outlook. That's a great call out, actually. ES bounced off London high. Let's see if it will hit London low. Yeah, you used ES. Yeah, for sure. Joey's in the building. Who the hell is that guy, chat? Joey Morgan NQ, highlighted in yellow. Seems like he's trying to stand out. Jeez. Good stuff, old trader. Way to go. Way to go. Here goes the sidekick, says G-Man. That's hilarious. Gonna get a new 15-minute candle opening up here in the next 25 seconds. Curious on this. We're back below overnight low by 100 points, and that sounds like a lot, but we could shoot right back up to test that real quick. So, yeah. Mute him. I can't put anybody in a timeout, unfortunately. I don't have the tools. Wonder if buyers give much of a bounce here or not. ES broke below VWAP. Johnny said, all right, I made enough to get a day credit, but not seeing or feeling the market today, so locking myself out. Trade safe. See you in the morning. Johnny, thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Good recognition on your end for where things are for you and being able to walk away. That's key. Got to be able to do it. Got to be able to help yourself. All right, we're starting to get some more downside pressure here. Really just we didn't quite get there, but close enough. We were about, well, probably was closer. I'm just delayed in looking at it, but this is a 4 hour. That's why I didn't sit in that trade earlier and just scalped, which, I mean, obviously I could have looking now, but that 4 hour candle pushed up, came right below the 21 EMA, basically gave it a little kiss, and there we are, rejecting right back down, coming into VWAP on the 4 hour down here at 758. So yeah, we're moving. We're moving. I'm going to take a stab at a long here. Seeing this 2 minute get back above its VWAP. And I may have needed to give that another 10 seconds here. We shall see. See if we can get a move on this little bounce. Just a little bounce. If it breaks the... if it breaks this previous candle, I gotta go. Yep. No go on that one. No go for that one. I got sold on that wick. And I needed to just let that candle fully close because it wicked, but then we still opened below its VWAP. So, and actually, seeing this 1 minute here, a lot more of a tell for continuation. Big move down, green candle, couldn't retrace. This opens below VWAP still. Continuation move. Yes, coming into a previous support area that we bounced. I may have just been early. Maybe we'll bounce down here off VWAP again. I don't know. We did just hit the 4-hour VWAP there. So there is that. I mean, the current IB low here, sitting at 651. So just about 100 points away from that. Also have another pivot point at 710, 711 down here. So, see what we get. Getting some retracement here. Trying to hold above these 800s. ES just below 7,300. Back in this volume note area. Wow. Quite a buy up. Wow, we just retraced that entire previous candle. I guess I was early on my initial long there, chat. Damn. I mean, this thing just found legs and ran. Goodness. Goodness. Oh my. Yeah, ATR is definitely crazy. This candle is... oh my. This candle's 170 pointer. Still got 30 seconds on it too. Crazy. So new normal, it seems. 118 ATRG cheese. Yeah, that if that's the new normal and you're a new trader, talk about getting thrown into the deep end. Settled back into 99. Very casual like. Yeah, this is wow, that buy-up was just crazy there. I mean, straight off the 750s. Straight off the 750s. Back to test the overnight high. Wowzer. Just "30-minute candle" has just got wicks going both ways right now. I mean, it's trying to decide if it wants to close green, red, or just be a doge. Like, this is a little back and forth here. A little back and forth. Also have coming up on 3 minutes until IB is set. So currently from 29.48 down to 28.651. Quite a range there, almost 400 points. Just shy. At least this month is going way better for me because May really tested me to the point I was like, I'm done. But still here. Hey, that's what matters. Still here, still showing up. Still battling, baby. That's what it's about. Sometimes need those tough months to gain new perspective or have a reset there with it. Yeah, this 'So technically we did reject the overnight high, I guess, because we got to 931 and turned right around, and overnight was at 935. So, ooh-wee. "30-minute candles red currently. See what we get out of this last almost 60 seconds. Trying to move, though. Trying to move. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to take a long down there, but I saw this 5 minutes still had time to close, so I was like, nope, we're gonna be patient. But I was looking at the current 5 minute testing this bottom wick down here. It's at 827, and then seeing where we're at on the EMAs, it made me want to long there, but I was like, Woo! Excuse me. Old Trader says rubber band action. Yeah, it's a big ass rubber band too, brother. Aquacare says I got in a short at 28,992, and my take profit was at 28,754. Was reversed at my take profit. Nice short, dude. Hell yeah, that's legit. Yeah, you bottom ticked the hell out of that. Literally. Well done. Thanks, Mario. Probably not read what out loud. Was there one I missed, or what was the not to read out loud thing? Got another coming. Woo! Goodness. Goodness. IB range is set. Wow, 400 point IB range. Yep. This may turn into a range day play. The tops and bottoms of that 1 hour IB range on NQ. I mean, maybe if you look at the daily, we've been all outside the IB because we've had massive price action days. Like, we have had, what was yesterday alone? I think it was like a 600, 800 point day. We've been moving, to say the least. That's for sure. Are we bouncing here? What the hell do you want to do here, Naz? What do you want? Just tell me what you want. Or I'm still not sure what message to not read out loud, to be honest. Alright, well, I think Naz just answered me. It wants to go downtown. Or does it? Didn't break that previous 5 minute low. Kind of went to 800 and bounced. I'm gonna get in a short, and it's 1 micro because this shit's moving crazy, and that last trade put me in red, so we're gonna see what we can get here. Love ads when I'm trying to play music. Basically want to see this go down back to those 750s where we bounced. This 5 minute needs to break this previous low here though. 790. Bit of a chop. Don't like that close with the wick. And we're in an area on the bigger time frame, like the 30 minute. We're between 10 and 30. We're just bouncing inside these EMAs. One minute looks like it's actually curling here. A little triple bottom action. Yeah. Yeah, this is bad. Yeah, we're out. That was probably held that for too long, to be honest. Yeah, that was just a bad trade. Iron Trader, good morning. Brandon. Yeah, that's definitely the largest ATR that I've seen yesterday. I've never seen anything like that. Traded the IB strategy on a paper account with 1 mini every time, and in 2 weeks I was up 12 grand with 2,500 in losses. That's when I was like, okay, I'm buying an account and trying this. Hey, nice stuff, man. A lot of success with the IB strat. I mean, Joey has made his killings off of that. It has been his cash cow for him. So yeah, it's solid. Hey, look, we're turning around again. This is interesting. Hello, music. The music stopped. Why? What's happening? Okay, now it's back. I'm getting the Wheel of Death on the YouTube music. Why? Why? Is it gonna work now? sort of consolidating, it would seem here. I mean, on these higher time frames, like 15, 30-minute, we're just getting wicks both ways, which just explains why this 5 minutes starting to look choppy the way it is. Well, Joey says, chat, miss y'all. Give him a little air hug. Oh boy, this is rough. It's like we're looking to try to push to run these wicks. But I don't know, because I mean, when you break it down, we've not made a new candle low. Like, each of these have been higher lows than the previous, so something gonna have to give here, because we haven't made new previous candle lows or broken the previous candle lows, but yet we're wicking up here at the top. So that's why we're just sitting here trying to figure who's gonna win the ping pong match. Buyers or sellers? Buyers or sellers? Who is it going to be? Who's it going to be? Buyers need to hold this 900 level. Switch down to the 1 minute. What you want to see for buyers is to be able to run this red candle that we sold off with. That was massive. High of it's at 942, so need to be able to break it. Brandon says, I watched TRADEIFY one day and Joey was explaining the IB strat and it made so much sense to me, and I showed my dad and he loved it too, and we went and back tested, and I remember seeing his face. He was blown away by the back testing. He was like, all this lines up so perfect. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely good confluence that you get from it for sure. And one of the things Joey preaches about that he says is, it never changes. Like, once it's set, it's set. Like, it is based strictly on price levels, and that's it. So, yeah, it's really good reference to be able to have when you have the range and then look inside of it, and then the extensions above. Yeah, it's great stuff. I mean, that's why it's his bread and butter, like I said, and why he preaches so strong on it. All right, buyers failing there again, so might be looking to get to the downside here. Gonna need to come down here and break these 800s for sure. So 850 is the 50% level of the IB. %25 would be down here at 750. I'm gonna take a stab short. See if we can break these 800s and go down there to 750. Well, broke 800. Got down to 785. Yeah, that is one thing, Brandon. Joey has given out a ton of truly valuable content that he has done for free for his strategy and just trading overall in general. He has put out a lot of content around that, and it's accessible for all, plain and simple. We really need to push down these. Yep, there we go. Get below these 800s and push. So again, 1 micro because, well, ATR and price with all this. So I'm playing just above the lows of where we bounced. That's why I got TP at 757, just because I think we could push lower. But since we've kind of been in this range, I'm just going to try to take it there. Trying to take it there. Wow. 766 bounce. I don't like this. I don't like that we keep getting back above 800. I don't like that at all. And this could turn quick. In fact, we're still, yeah. I don't like this candle on the 1 minute one damn bit. We need to. ES is over here at its VWAP too in 7300 psych level. Prices. It's jumpy right now. All right, ES closed below VWAP, breaking below 7300. Nas trying to get down here. I think at this point we do get down to VWAP, but I'm not moving my TP. I just got edged by a tick. Get your ass back down there. Okay. Thank you. Now we're a little less red. Still down 200 currently on this morning. Because that last micro, we tried to really give it some space, and we gave it about 90 points of space. So that was a pretty tough loss there. All right, got down to 755 here. Still gonna be looking to try and run these candle lows here, see what it can do. See just how heavy it can go. Trying to get its push here. No. Okay, I'm taking a stab long on that. And, well, my entry was shit, so that might have been bad, because, God, this moves so fast, it's insane. Literally 40 points, I was like, oh, I'm getting long. Was in, like, 50s, 60s. Nah, we get in at 90. We get in at 90, sure. Sure. Craziness. I actually should have scalped that. Yeah. Come on, Naz. Wick again? Wick again for daddy? Shit. Nope. Oh, hey, we're right back to where we started. I actually got out of that because I clicked my entry twice, so I was in 2 micros, so I was a little less comfortable given this movement and how quick it moves, so I didn't want it to just, you know, shoot 50 plus points on me there. Old trader, nice job. Yeah, and see, here we are. Breaking those candles. Mario, time to go touch grass, he says. Right at VWAP on the 4-hour here. Catching a little bounce on the 5-minute VWAP possibly as well. Got the same thing on the 30-minute. %25 of IB is at 750 here. But we're seeming to try to get heavy. Yep. All right. Yes, just trying to break its IB low. Just did. Nas looking to get down here and test the same. Yoda, yeah, I think we're flipping red, LOL. Well, we definitely got some sellers here. That's for sure. Close to IB. 9 points. Still gonna hit IB. 653.5. 2.5 points away. Here we come. There it is. Break IB low. See how we close on this bad boy. Yes, punch through IB low now. Where will it go? Yeah, we're gonna have to see here. Watching to see how this 5-minute closes. Asia low way down there. Yeah, 264. Looking at possibly these 580s. If we can push down there, could be an area we try to bounce. See how heavy we stay. I'm still curious about this IB low. Yeah. We are pushing. Yeah, 4 hour just, I mean, ripping down here. Yeah, curious these 580s if that can lend any sort of support, because we are in a dump down. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Agreed, Mario. All right, 77.5. So I was just looking at 82. So we did just get a new hourly candle open as well. I didn't even realize the time of where we were. Well, yeah, if we all had that, old trader, we'd be well off, brother. That'd be nice. For sure. For sure. We're going to test IB. Pretty strong pop here. Could just be a little retracement, though. I'm not sure. Not sure what this could look like. We definitely found support down there off those 580s, like I mentioned. Caught a real solid 100-point bounce here. I thought of just jumping in right there around IB low, but I didn't want to chase along getting up there, so I just waited. I didn't want to chase it. See how this 5-minute closes anyhow. See what it gives us. Oh, closing above IB here, so now what the hell? 750, 25% IB level. I don't like this on the 1 minute because we came up to the EMAs here and we wicked. Now we're back below IB. These shorts could still be in play here. We're just going to have to see how this goes. Very confusing. All right. Oh, God. Not a good entry, given it's 30 points above IB, but we're taking the IB play here for a long. So we're gonna see what we can get here. Probably look. I don't. Well, okay. We're just gonna rocket ship. I love that. Nice. We're just gonna look. Well, that 25%. Yeah. Honestly, this looks even stronger. I'm going to take it there. Right at 746, so 681 to 746. Back and forth we go. We're down 190 on the morning now. Could have had a better entry. Was a little unsure. But, yeah. I mean, there it is. Joey's strat playing out right before your eyes. Me taking a trade based off of it. IB low failure. Get a bounce off of it. Actually, big sweep through. Get back above it. I long from 30 points above it. Like I said, my entry was not great. But, yeah. I mean, that's... What is that? A little 60-pointer? So, we'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, 5-minute wick. Joey says, oh, ta-da. Man, I was reading that like you were saying someone's name. I was like, who the hell is Tada? For the chat, please go to the 5-minute, show them why I said the failure is coming, and remind them that the wick on the 5-minute says it all. Yeah, that's exactly what we're looking at here. I mean, you've got IB right here, right where my cursor is there. Basically, low of this candle. That's what it is. So, obviously, came down, wicked, came back up, closed just under it by like 2 points, then came down, ran those 600s, caught a bounce at those 580s that I'd called out, and then wicked off of those, got back above IB here, and then, yeah, the wicks played. We swept IB and then came back above it, and now, well, we're at the 25% level of IB again here at 750. So there it is. Nice, Brandon. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was, exactly what I did. I just wasn't as happy about my entry because it could have been a little bit better, but I mean the trade was still what it was and off the strat. Mario would have taken it, but I locked myself out. Hey, I mean, you're locked out for good reasons, so. Yeah, that is textbook. That's exactly what you want and what you look for. Now could even see if we get a rejection of the 25 here. Who knows? Kind of catching a few wicks here. Smaller time frame. Oh. I lie. I kid. Well, there it is. Still trying to push. Try to get back to those 800s. Oh, if I would have took that on my other account, I would have passed it, but I took it on my new one. At least I'm up on my new one. I mean, yeah, it's still a W either way. Still progress. So here we are breaking above that 25%. Got the 50% of IB up here at 849, 850. Call it 850. But haven't broke those 800s just yet, so need to see how we handle that. Chat, how we doing on the day? We green, red, Iron Trader. Green is green, yep. 100% on that. Currently still down on the session. Down 190. Had a couple that were, well, one was early. One was a bad read that we probably didn't need to hold as long as we did, but Joey's about to hop on a plane. Says, nice trade off, I below. Thank you. Appreciate it. Safe travels. Enjoy your time. We will be here. Joey will be live tomorrow morning. It will be the duo tomorrow morning. He will be tuning in from Viva Las Vegas. All right, breaking the 800s now. We're getting a move. The IB low sweep is playing out hard here. Look at this, 1 minute. Yeah. Lee. 1 minute candle there. Just casual 74 points. Casual. No big deal. Nothing to see there. Nothing to see. Just the market friggin' moving. Like a madman. Oh, buddy. What do we think, chat? What do we think? ES kind of popped at 73s right now. Got 2 minutes left on the 5 minute. Curious to see how it closes because it's got a lot to work through right there. It's that 7,300 psych level. It's got it VWAP right there as well. It's got the EMAs there. It's a tight little area. Tight like a tiger. G-Man, I know you know that reference. You better comment if you're here. It's 100% reference for you. It wasn't for you, but it's 100% the reference you would get. Yeah. Oh my. That's a nasty wick on the 5. Ooh. Didn't quite get to the 50% IB, but close. It was 838. Now we're back at the 25% though. 750. Huh. Kind of wondering if this was just a... I'm gonna try along, see if that's, honestly. Chat, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at the smaller time frame, thinking something looks good, but then I look at the 5 minute and I'm like, meh, look like an idiot. So we're gonna see if that was just some pullback and try and get back above these 800s here. Steve got that reference. Steve got that reference. Love it. Love it. That's what I was looking for. Break above these 800s. Get back up there to that 50% IB. 850. This is what I want to see here. I'm going to set a TP, though. Oof. I don't... This might just run, truthfully. $861. Chat, I don't want to be greedy, but I might see if we can get 100 points. But I'm going to take this off if we get a bad dip because I don't want to lose out, and we're battling that 50% IB, so I don't want to be greedy here. I want to try to be smart. We're battling it. No patience. Not doing it. No. I need that win more than I need to try to hold out, so cost myself probably 15 points there. Not taking it originally, but 781 up to 836 on that. So there it is. We'll take it. We're down $81 even now. So there we go. There we go. Belong set's a terrible question for me because right now people probably look at my chart and think, damn. But this first day I've traded this week, so trying to get my feet back under me and kind of adapt to this price action and volatility that we've had, and just understanding how I work in it. I don't necessarily have a number that is like a limit for me or like a minimum either. I know myself and I know how I feel and I know when I'm over trading type thing. So like if there's good price action and stuff in a day and I can just scalp and take base hits, then I might get quite a few trades just from doing that and feel comfortable versus trying to hold because of how jumpy price might be type of thing. So sometimes I definitely am not near as conservative or good at making more out of less, essentially. That's not to say I don't take quality trades because, I mean, I definitely have my fair share of them, but I'm not like Joey. He's got 5+ years of experience on me for how he manages himself and trades, and also he trades his personal live account totally different than what he does for props. But he can do less than 5 trades a day and crush. I can have days where I do that, and that's all I do. But again, to answer the question, I don't have a set number. It's just like I realize if or when I'm starting to overtrade, and I just check myself emotionally on recognizing that and being like, all right, you're fucking around. You're starting to try to do too much, and I go off of that. And also like in this account, you've got a 20% consistency rule. So it's like if I hit $600 in profit today, then I'd be like, all right, I'm good because that's within consistency. And if that took 5 trades, great. If I did it in 10, same shit. So that's kind of how it is for me. It's not a set marker. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag that out and word vomit. Well, still haven't closed above the 50% of IB here, so I still think longs have potential though after this buy-up recovery from IB low. So until we actually get back down below VWAP or the 25%, then I'm not thinking shorts or thinking turnaround. Yeah, fighting your way back little by little. Iron Trader, yeah, that's a fickle road, man. Especially for me in my experience, like you have to manage that properly, especially with a week like this and price moving as crazy as it is, because if you don't manage your sizing properly, if you don't manage the trades properly or your emotions, trying to get that back can go real quick. Like for me, it's just I'm not even paying attention to that right now. I've just been trying to take good trades, make sure I'm not being hesitant, make sure I'm seeing things clearly for what the market's showing and interpreting that right for myself so I can execute properly. But yeah, I've had way too many damn days where it has been, oh yeah, just a little more, or oh, I can get it back. Or the worst for me is usually when I'm green and lose and then try to make up that green that I gave back. That is my struggle versus just like minimizing a red day. I've not had that happen in a while, actually, knock on wood. But yeah, with that, it's an identity thing. Like, hey, it's a lot easier to swallow a small red day and be able to bounce back the next day and have a massive green day or a correction of it and build from that than trying to get that red day to switch to green and making that what would have been a small red day a big red day, because then that feeds into your psyche for the next day and being like, now I've got to recover from this much more of a loss, and now I'm down this much in the account and my drawdown is tighter and I'm already off to a bad start, or whatever the case may be, right? So it's like I said, a fickle road. All right, 50% of IB getting rejected here. 50% getting rejected. Coming back down to the 25%. We're kind of just ranging IB right now. I mean, we've been doing it for 30 minutes now, so it's not much to say, but we're just kind of hanging in this volume node area. So we're not getting any sort of breakouts, that's for sure. And we just dipped right down to it. Yeah, it's 750. Yep, came right down to it. Sellers looking to make a comeback. Definitely Definitely want to be on the right side of your entries here. Music? Hello? Hello? What is going on here? Okay, just a random little stop there. Nice. So weird. I think we might be trying to get back below VWAP here. That was actually a beautiful short to take if I was paying attention. This little wick up here. Almost went to 800, 6 points off, but basically tested those EMAs. Did it on the 15 minute as well. Totally rejected and wicked down. Now we broke below that 25% there. Kissed off the VWAP. Would have been a good, 40, 50 points roughly. All right, catching a bounce off VWAP here. Kind of just again ranging, trying to figure out where we're going. Steve, go make your calls. Make sure you're getting your call numbers in today. Okay, how many have you made so far this morning? We need to pump those numbers up. Need to make more so you don't have slow days like yesterday. That's what needs to happen. You don't want slow days, make more calls. That's what it is. This 15-minute chart is not very pretty. Not very pretty.
Care to you and your family, with or without insurance. Teladoc Health, your first choice for care that fits your life.
Trying to catch a bounce back into the 800s. My goodness. My goodness. Kind of curious on a short here, to be honest. I want to see how this 2-minute candle closes, if we close below 800 or not. Yeah. Not so sure we're gonna. It's a nice little curl action, like I said, just VWAP bounce there. Just kind of in between. It's like this 100-point range from 750 to 850, which is the 25 and 50% for IB. So, and then you got VWAP in play as well, 14 points off that. So, maybe you should make calls. Maybe that's what it is. All right, we closed above 800. On that 2-minute. Looks bullish. Just price right now, I don't know. And I'm long. See, that's me hesitating, chat, because it's like I see it, but then I'm waiting for price to like move and show me like a damn degenerate versus just having a little more confidence, a little more trust and getting the hell in. So, yeah, that's shit entry again. Need to work better on that today. Looking to break these 60s. Yeah, previous candle. Take this to 900. Yeah. We'll look for we'll cut it a little early at 98 1/4. Try to get some continuation per push here. Boy, I keep fumbling my words this morning. Just can't roll off the tongue too well. All right, let's not pull back too much here. Let's keep it going. Chat, I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna set my stop at break even just because I was already, what, 50 points in the money. And with the way price is moving, I don't want to let this come against me, because at that point, that wouldn't be good. So we're just going to protect ourselves a little bit, at least. Man, I wonder if, honestly, we just run the 900s. Go back to that London high. I always say I'm not going to be greedy, though, so I'm going to leave it there. That's, what, 70-point move? Yeah, 70 points we're targeting. Having some trouble, though. Don't really like that. Yeah. Don't like how we keep coming back to the 50%. Like, let's just get up and get out and go. What are we waiting for? Breakout. Previous high of the 15-minute candle, 61. Definitely want to see us staying above that. Close above that on the 5-minute here would be good. Or, you know. This is where we run right here. This is where we run. This is where we run. Not to 95 though. 98 and a quarter. That's my TP. You go to that. You go to that. Take it. Take it. Come on, little buddy. Come on. There it is. Little 70 pointer. Breaking the 900s. A little 70 pointer, chat. 1 micro. Again, it's not sexy. It's not a bajillion dollars. It's not crazy. No, I know. But you know what? 1 micro and 70 points. That was still a good trade. That was still a good trade. I could have had more points if I didn't hesitate and cost myself my entry by probably 15 to 20 on that for where I was looking. So, there it is. Might only be 1 micro, I know, but you know what? That trade now just put me in the green on the day by a whopping $58. But guess what? We'll take that because at the end of the day, the trade was still good. You're always going to... This is something I need to work on too, guys. You're always going to be like, oh, man, if I'd only put on 1 more contract with that, or if I would have only sized up to X amount for that, like it would have been this amount instead of what I got, or this much more, or damn, just like the what ifs and the shoulda, coulda, woulda shit will. And this is me talking out loud for myself because I do that all the time, and I do it from a standpoint of like, okay, I knew the trade that I was getting. I know how confident I was or what I was seeing and realizing. So it's like, why not have a little more faith and confidence in myself to be able to size up to take a little more from the market? But, you know, if you don't do it in the moment, then you don't do it. And at the end of the day, if you still took the trade and you won and it was a great trade, then chalk it up for like, hey, you were right. So realize when you're right, and if you want to, you know, make it 2 micros instead, or if you want to make it 3, or if you want to do 5, then okay, do it. As long as you're already comfortable being able to trade those things. But again, that trade just got me green. 70 points. I mean, typically a 70-point trade on the Nasdaq would be something to, you know, be I don't know, a little more boastful about, if you will, type thing. But this week, getting 70 points is nothing. Getting 100 points is nothing this week, the way this market's moving. I mean, you just get in on the right 5-minute candle and you might have 200 shit. So, I mean, you could set personal best for trade point size that you take this week based on this market movement. So, and there it is too. We talked about like being greedy and this maybe running the 900s. It got to 907. 10 points more, 9 points more than our TP exit. So we top tick that. I mean, we're green now. So we'll try to manage that green from here on out. If we can do more trades like that where we can just take from the market based on opportunity, then I will. But yeah, otherwise, sure. We're back. Green is green, says Yoda. Yep. W's belongs. Appreciate that. Steve, you seem scared. Thought you were a bala. No, man, that's just called risk management. That's just called balance. It's called emotional management as well. This market this week is something that most have not seen. So, also, who was that asked me? Belongs, you had asked me, I think, about how many trades I take. So just to give you some insight, Make sure nothing's showing here. I've taken... And that larger loser. You guys see this? I've taken 9 trades today. Now, I will say I am not 100% sure how accurate TRADEIFY's tracking actually is, because I noticed the other day, last week maybe, that if you're in a trade, say you're in for 2 micros on a trade, for instance, and say you add to that to where you're in 3, in my mind, that is still 1 trade you just added to your trade. But I think in TRADEIFY, they count that as 2 trades itself when you add like that. So, this may actually only be 7 or 8 total trades. But, yeah, I've taken 9 so far today. So, there's just some insight for what today looks like based on your question earlier. I got to bounce and go get some ranch stuff done. Have a great day, everyone. Old Trader, you as well. Hope it was good for you, man. Thanks for coming in. Enjoy that ranch life. That's hard work, brother. Appreciate it. And pulled back. Here we are, catching a bounce again. So, guys, it is 10:47. Oh boy, I don't know the last time this stream has hung out this long, but I need some food, definitely some coffee. I had a late night. I did not get proper sleep, so I need to get some. So I'm gonna hop. We had some W's. We're ending green right now, so 4 to 5 minute max hold time equals cool. Yeah, I mean, and sometimes it's that, sometimes maybe it's not. Totally dependent on market condition and how quick or well price is moving. How good my entry was or not. There's some factors there, but anywho. We're back up, so, yeah. Try and start this new account off the right way. Having a green day, so we're going to try and manage it. Again, can't talk, chat. Don't know. But, going to go get some breakfast going, feed myself, maybe take in some fresh air, touch grass like Belonk said, and get on with the day. So, hope you guys are green. If you're not, manage it. Do well. I'm saying that as a reminder to myself, because sometimes I sit here and say this shit before I get off, and then I go and decide to be a degenerate somehow. So we're working though. That's what growth is all about. So that's all she wrote. We're in between IB ranging between the 25 and 50%. So keep that in mind. Take note of the levels and trade smart based off that. Chat, I will see you guys tomorrow. Joey will be live from Las Vegas. He's going to be up early. It's going to be 6:30 his time there, because they are West Coast. So, yeah. You're going to be streaming from Vegas. I'll be here. The duo will be back. We're going to see you for, as he says, don't fuck it up Friday. That's all I got. We will see you guys tomorrow then. Appreciate you tuning in. Hit that like button on the way out. Make sure you're subscribed if not. And we will catch y'all tomorrow. Appreciate you. Later.